But if you're watching this video and you're a subscriber to the video, we'll be up on PayPal probably by the end of next week, which is second week in October or so. And we'll also have a little store icon on our website, so you can order things, Greg's CDs and stuff through that.
And your books.
And the books. But also, if you want to see, instead of digging through YouTube to find the videos, go on our website, which is musicinNewcastle.com, and that has all of our videos are categorized on there. So if you miss a class or you miss something, you could go on there, and Richard every week puts them up. So, and I think now we'll just start putting the dates maybe next to them so you'll know, and that might be a good idea to do. Okay? All right. I've been doing a lot of extra help lately with some of the new students, and I'm finding out that the one thing that helps most, and the one thing that helps me most when I'm learning a difficult song, is called charting chords.
Amen.
Amen. If you don't do this, I don't think the chords really ever make complete sense, and how easy they are to run them together. And I think as you start charting chords, you'll also notice that a lot of chords are the same. Like A minor 7 and C6 are the same. C sharp diminished and E flat, I don't know, there's a bunch of them. You start to look at them and you go, wow, you know, I only need to move one finger from this note to this chord to this chord. And you find that you can play all the chords in a nice, neat little area. So most of you now have gone through my chord book. You have a pretty good, I'm looking around here, you have a pretty good understanding of the basics of the chords. Now, you have to tackle the chords in a song situation. So yesterday, I spent all day trying to find the song for today. I wrote out 5 different songs before I finally ended up with this one, because there's so many different kinds of music with different chord progressions. So I picked I Fall to Pieces, but I think I want to use the song in the little white book to start with. I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, way back there. All right. Now, I've been working with like 3 different people on this particular song, and until we started charting the chords, it was pretty frustrating to get this all down. It's to learn chords. Remember back when you tried to get your chord and your melody together and everything else? Pretty much it's how you practice and how you approach the song. So today I want to go through basic practice technique. There's a huge difference between practice and play, don't you think? How many minutes a day do you practice? Practice.
Depends on the day.
You know, how many minutes a day might you play? Half an hour, whatever, you can get some time to squeeze it in. Practicing is painful. If you don't feel it when you're done, you didn't practice. And I tell the kids that I teach that. My kids that I teach private lessons to have to practice 100 minutes a week. Now, that sounds like a lot. Till you break it down to 20 minutes a day for 5 days. For the parents, I recommend 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon. They can accomplish more in 10 minutes of good, solid practice than sitting there for a half an hour fidgeting. Okay? So, if you can devote 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, you will see a significant progress in your significant improvement in your progress. Okay? All right, so that's rule number 1. First thing, let's say this week, you should always have an assignment, something that you're working on. Okay? If you take classes or you're at home and you're just learning on your own, you really don't have anybody to account, you don't have any accountability. You don't have to learn a song and go and play it for somebody, right? So you kind of have to do that yourself. So what we're going to do is give you some accountability. Now that means nobody will be in class next week. But no, usually that's what happens. In December, we're going to have a chicken club for Christmas. Okay? I want every one of you to prepare a Christmas song to play. All right? We have 2.5 months before you have to do it. You can come in here, we'll help you with the registrations, we'll put it on a disc. If you want to play along with someone else's disc, whatever you want to do, I want you to start thinking excuse me, about a song for Christmas. All right? So let's say you're also working on making a CD for Christmas presents. Have any of you thought about doing that? No. Well, that's the 900 Club next week. We're going to learn how to make CDs. But when you play, let's say this is the song you pick. You want to put it in your performance section of your binder. All right, now you all have your binders, right? You have them labeled? Okay, the first section of the binder should be, it's been so long since I talked about it, I forgot. Exercises. Second is working songs, your assignments. There should never be more than 3 songs in that department in a binder. 3 working songs that you're trying to finish. The third section is completed pieces, songs that you have finished. Now, as you keep doing this, that section is going to get pretty thick. So now I have other binders. I just move them. I have a 2006 binder, 2000. I have binders for every year of songs that I've learned. It's getting thinner and thinner because I don't work that hard anymore. But it's a great organizational system. The fourth section is called Forget It. Can't play it, don't want it, don't like it. It just isn't working for me. And there's nothing wrong with putting songs in that section because sometimes they're just too hard.
Well, I need a whole big binder for those.
You do? But just put songs in there because you know what happens? Every 6 months or so you kind of look in there and you go, oh, why did I put that in there? That's not so hard. That's the meter so you can judge how much better you got. Okay? Christmas is also a good meter. The songs that were hard last Christmas, probably if you've been working all year, are easier this Christmas. If they're not, then you probably didn't work hard enough. Okay? And then the last section is called registrations, so you know what buttons to push and things like that. Okay? So, I decided that I want to learn Can't Help Falling in Love with You. That's my song for the week. And if you're watching it on the video, you can find that song on musicnotes.com. Just go on, you can download it for $4 or $5 and the chords and everything. And you can even tell it what key you'll be in, which is pretty cool. I love that website. If there's a song that comes to your head and you go, I wish I had the notes, then just go on there, type in the name of the song, click print, and it prints right out. It's awesome. When you look at the song, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at all of the details of the song before you even sit at the organ or the keyboard or the piano. So, if you look at this song, how many measures are in it? Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 measures. But there's repeats. So there's really 32 measures in this song. Okay? Most general songs have 32 measures or multiples or derivatives of 8. When you're a beginner, or even if you're not, if you know that, all the scary goes out of the music. Because I don't have to learn this whole song, right? Let's look. Just count up to measure 8. Just take your finger and count up to that measure. All right, now let's play it. Done. Then you repeat that 8 measures and you go back to the beginning, correct? Okay? So The first 8 measures and the second 8 measures are identical, right? Okay, that's called A